Hey everybody, welcome back to the Thinking Crypto channel. Guys, I have some very big news for you. First up, the crypto market is pumping. I want to talk about the price action we're seeing. Also, JPMorgan very quietly officially started the crypto investment for their clients. It launched yesterday, and I want to give you the details there. We also have big news around the infrastructure bill and the back and forth, the battle to remove the overreach and the overtaxation on crypto from that bill. And we got big news that Janet Yellen, sneaky, slimy politician, has been lobbying to get more people to keep those respective guidelines in the infrastructure bill. So we also have some Chainlink news where Chainlink has officially gone live with Google Cloud. Chainlink to $100 at the peak of the bull market, guys. I personally think so. We're going to go through it. We'll also have some news around Bitcoin mining. So lots to get through. Before we start, please go ahead and hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment below, and hit the subscribe button if you're new here. It helps support the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. Guys, this video is brought to you by OKCoin Crypto Exchange, where you can buy, sell, and trade your favorite cryptocurrencies at low fees. You can also stake your crypto with no fees. You don't have to pay anything. You keep 100% of your rewards. And OKCoin, I'm going to talk a bit about them later in the video, where they have helped to fight the good fight to get the stupid crypto regulations out of the infrastructure bill. So we're going to go through that. Also, please be sure to sign up for my free weekly newsletter, link in the description. Look at the crypto market, guys. I'm going to refresh a bit here. We see green across the board. Bitcoin is at $42,736. Actually make that $853. So looking good. Ethereum near $3,000. It's at $2,917. We have Cardano at $1.49, XRP just so close to 75 cents. So we're seeing green across the board. And some of what is contributing to this is the market cycles, but also bears. A bunch of bears who are shorting got wrecked, $95 million worth of Bitcoin short liquidations over the last hour. This was today at noon. I love it. I love when bears get wrecked.
It's happening.
He sold. Pump it.
I'm long. I'm looking for high prices. I don't know why these people try to short at this respective point, especially with Bitcoin breaking upwards here. We know Bitcoin moves the market, the altcoins follow. And like I said, guys, I think we're going to double peak like we did in 2013. So we've had run-ups and corrections, and we're seeing just here, it looks like another breakout to the upside, and nothing goes up in a straight line. So you're going to have a run up, then you're going to have a correction, and then another run up, and then I think we're going to see $100,000 Bitcoin price. So moving ahead here, guys, check this news out. JPMorgan, led by Bitcoin skeptic Jamie Dimon, quietly unveils access to a half-dozen crypto funds. And it says here on Thursday, financial advisors were allowed to begin placing private bank clients into a new Bitcoin fund created with crypto firm NYDIG. Notice how that name keeps popping up in the big news I've been sharing with you guys. They're the ones that just bought LibertyX, the crypto ATM company. Well, excuse me, they did not buy the crypto ATM. That was NCR, but NCR partnered with NYDIG to bring crypto investments to over 650 banks and credit unions. And it says here, late last month, JPMorgan rolled out access to 4 funds from Grayscale Investments and 1 from Osprey Funds, according to the sources. The sources declined to be identified, speaking about the offering, citing an awkward fact. JPMorgan CEO Jamie Dimon has been one of Wall Street's most outspoken skeptics of Bitcoin and related digital assets. Full capitulation, my friends. JPMorgan and it once even tried to stop people from investing in crypto. Jamie Dimon called Bitcoin a fraud, a scam. He would fire any trader at JPMorgan if they even touch his stuff, while they were secretly building JPM coin. And now they're offering to their wealthy clients crypto investment. complete 180, right? Now, Jamie Dimon is going to go run and hide somewhere. He probably won't speak about it much because he looks like a fool now. But look, at the end of the day, I believe it was all a smoke and mirrors move. I don't believe Jamie believed that it was a scam. I believe he wanted to get in at the lows. I'm sure JPMorgan and the other banks, Goldman Sachs and so forth, were accumulating the entire time. And now it's time to sell it back to the masses and their clients at a premium. And I hope you guys see what's happening. It's easy for these guys to go out there and put a narrative and do the opposite. And look at this, right? It's not, they don't just wake up one day and say, oh yeah, we're going to offer Bitcoin and crypto. It takes a lot of R&D. It takes years to months, right, for them to go research. How are we doing this? And like I said, I believe they've been accumulating all along. And here's the respective funds or trusts that they're giving their clients access to. It says here with Grayscale and Osprey, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, Grayscale Bitcoin Cash Trust, Grayscale Ethereum Trust, Grayscale Ethereum Classic Trust, and Osprey's Bitcoin Trust. So very bullish, and this is why, one of the reasons why the price will continue to rise, because you're seeing adoption and big clients and big banks with which would be considered whales buying at this point. Now, you may say, Tony, but what about the juxtaposition of, okay, mass adoption from these big banks, but yet we have what seems to be the banking cartel fighting crypto? Well, a couple of things. These banks, just to be clear, they don't like crypto because it disrupts a lot of what they do. They lose a lot of power. Now, the other aspect of that is the flip side. They have clients asking for it, and they, at the end of the day, are motivated by profit and revenue and profit, right? So they need to make money at the same time, but yet they don't want this thing to become bigger than what the traditional financial market, and it will be, right? We're going to talk a bit about that. And I think some of the paid politicians like sneaky, slimy Janet Yellen, here's the headline reads, has been lobbying against Wyden Loomis Toomey a crypto amendment. So Wyden, Loomis, Toomey, they have been trying to get this stupid crypto law out of the infrastructure bill. And Janet Yellen is trying to get other senators and people in Congress to go against that. So senators had hoped to pass the bipartisan bill on Thursday night, but issues remain unresolved around the cryptocurrency regulations. U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen has been lobbying against cryptocurrency legislation being proposed by Senator Ron Wyden and other senators as part of the bipartisan infrastructure bill, according to a Washington Post report published on Friday. Yellen spoke with Wyden on Thursday to push back against the attempt to limit a proposal in the bill that would increase federal regulation of cryptocurrencies, according to the publication, citing two people familiar with the matter. So it's really getting messy here, guys. Here's the thing, and I'm going to share some items here. I think she's clearly getting paid by the banking cartel and people who don't want to see crypto become this massive and what I believe to be the greatest asset class ever at its peak, because of its global reach. It's not limited to just the United States or certain other markets, right? And it eliminates a lot of the gatekeepers, because you don't need to go through Goldman Sachs or JPMorgan or some financial advisor to buy crypto. You can go do it yourself and custody yourself. They don't like that. It takes away a lot of the control they currently have. So here, Caitlin Long, who I've interviewed on my channel, she weighs in saying the following, and this is an article from the Washington Post talking about this back and forth of what they would call a crypto brawl. Cryptocurrency brawl bogs down infrastructure bill. And she said, and this article is from today's Washington Post, which every regulator and lawmaker in DC reads. So we are getting primetime coverage here. These people are getting exposed. And I think the right thing will happen. I think there are a lot of people lobbying and fighting for, to make sure this market moves in the right direction. Kraken CEO Jesse Powell, he tweeted the following: huge thanks for the leadership of these people and their companies in the fight against this suicidal and traitorous bill that would destroy crypto innovation in the US. And he tagged, guess what? OKCoin CEO and COO, and as well as Coinlist. So OKCoin did make a donation and put out the respective guidelines on how you can, help, and you can call up your local governor, senator, whatever it may be. But we got to put in the good fight. This is why I'm putting out this news, so you guys know what's going on. Tweet at them, call them, email them. Let's blast them, right? And I think that's why I'm doing these videos, so you can expose Janet Yellen, these slimy politicians like Elizabeth Warren as well. And, I kind of like this video that the digital asset investor tweeted today, where it shows Gary Gensler talking to Tim Draper back in 2018. And it looks like, is it unavailable? Let's see. Why is it on? Okay, here we go, guys. I'm going to play it for you.
JPMorgan, what do you think is going to be the thing that they will have to change the most or lose market share, and somebody else is going to do better, faster, serve their clients better than JPMorgan or Goldman Sachs?
You can just hear the bankers panicking right now.
But what
feel the panic in their voices. But here's what always happens. The first thing that happens is they try to go, oh, it's nothing. And they did that. I mean, that's with every new industry, every new technology comes along, the powers that be, the incumbents, the status quo, all say, it's nothing. Don't ignore the man behind the curtain. This is nothing. And then all of a sudden it's too big to get in there. They're going, oh my God, I got to face this thing. And then they all line up and they wrap their arms together and they say, we're not letting this happen. And then it keeps going. And then they say, okay, well, let's sue them, or let's go get the government.
There's another thing they do. They adopt the technology. I think
no, that's at the end.
They will adopt this technology.
No, this is the last thing they do. No, it's after the press planning. They plant the press stories. They put out lawsuits. They create as much of a fuss as possible. They try to get their government friends involved. And then they go, oh God, this thing's happening.
Wow. Tim Draper exposed Gary Gensler and the banking cartel right there. I tweeted about it. You guys who follow me on Twitter may have seen it. And essentially talking about how the incumbents, the traditional banking cartel and financial system, they put out narratives, right? They put out hit pieces, and then they will say at first, ignore it, just like Jamie Dimon did, case in point. And notice who Gensler mentions, JPMorgan and Goldman Sachs. He's pretty much working for them. When I say that, obviously he doesn't go to their offices, but I mean by money, my friends. I think we all know how money and politics work, right? Campaign donations, and a lot of these people do the bidding of the campaign, whoever's donating to them. And like I said, crypto disrupts a lot of that. And you can see Gensler is like trying to stop Tim Draper from saying these things, right? He's kind of squirming a bit. And then Tim Draper is like, oh yeah, they're going to eventually adopt it, right? The disruption is going to happen, but they're going to fight it. And that's what we're seeing with Janet Yellen and all these folks, Elizabeth Warren and so forth. But guys, as we've seen historically, innovative and disruptive technology, you can't stop it. Just ask the horse and buggy people, right? And we've seen this happen, the internet and now blockchain and crypto and digital assets. It won't happen overnight, but eventually they'll all have to bend the knee. And obviously, like I said at the beginning of the video, JPMorgan now offering their clients crypto investment, but they're still going to keep trying. And that's why we all need to call up our senators and email them and tweet at them, just get as much noise, drum up as much noise, put pressure so they don't pass these stupid crypto laws that to try to stifle innovation. Now, I've been talking about it for the past month. Binance is in trouble, right? I've been on record, I've tweeted, I've made videos. Brian Brooks, who just went on board as CEO of Binance US, look what he just tweeted. Greetings, crypto community, letting you all know that I have resigned as CEO of Binance US. Despite differences over strategic direction, I wish my former colleagues much success, exciting new things to come. Talk about a short tenure. Wow. Binance is in trouble, guys. And like I said, if I were you, especially Binance.com, probably don't keep your crypto on there. It's something is not right. The man just jumped ship right away. The way they handled the Catherine Coley firing, that was not great. So, and the regulators are going after them. They're in big trouble. Now, guys, yesterday I made a video about how Chainlink and along with Ethereum are going to moon, and I had a prediction of obviously $100 Chainlink at the peak of the bull run. Here's another bullish fact as to why Chainlink is going to perform well. Chainlink integrates weather data into where? Google Cloud. Google and Chainlink signed an agreement in 2019 allowing Google to incorporate Chainlink's data. Some people say Chainlink is a scam. Yeah, good luck with that. And all you fudsters and shorters get wrecked, because Chainlink is going to take off in price. It's getting the adoption, the utility, the use cases. And you can hate all you want, but here are the facts. So Chainlink pipes in data from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration and other sources. The reason weather data is important is because it powers decentralized insurance around weather. Chainlink co-founder Sergey Nazarov told CoinDesk. The Google integration with Chainlink uses an Oracle node that continuously sends data from the outside world into the Chainlink network, where it is then merged and made available in aggregated form for blockchain applications. This is a perfect example of real world adoption of these blockchains and crypto digital assets, guys. Huge. Check this out. This is really big for mass adoption. Mark Moss, who's a YouTuber and podcaster, he said the following today: big announcement. I got to deal with iHeartRadio to be the first nationally syndicated radio show talking about Bitcoin and other important cross topics, macro economy, technology, etc. This is big, guys. And I'm talking about like the educating of the masses and the mass marketing, right? And I'm going to try to get an interview with Mark, and we're going to talk about this. I hope you see what's happening here. I mean, sometimes I don't have the words, the superlatives to explain how big this is, but you're getting just prime time mass awareness, spread of information around crypto. Finally, here, Sphere 3D acquires exclusive rights to Hertford Advisors crypto mining assets. Sphere 3D has already bought 60,000 mining machines and plans to buy 160,000 more. So you people who are hating on Bitcoin and Bitcoin mining, keep doing it, because you're going to look like the biggest fools ever. I'm sharing facts with you guys, not my feelings or my emotions. Look at what is happening, and we're seeing a Bitcoin mining boom in the United States. So Sphere 3D, a NASDAQ-listed data management company that's being bought by Gryphon Digital Mining, has acquired exclusive rights to Bitcoin mining assets of Hertford Advisors. Hertford is a privately held company that provides a wide range of financial management services. The deal gives Sphere 3D a 6-month exclusive right to some of Hertford's Bitcoin mining agreements. Toronto-based Sphere 3D Corp said it has completed its first agreement and bought 60,000 new Bitcoin mining machines. Delivery will start in November and take 10 months. Other milestones in the contract include the purchase of an additional 160,000 mining machines and securing a long-term contract for a 200,000 square foot crypto mining facility. Massive investments in building out of crypto mining, specifically Bitcoin mining, guys. Huge. Bitfarms Bitcoin production rose 47.5% in July. Bitfarms mined 391 Bitcoin in July, the best month output on record. All of these companies are racing to mine as much Bitcoin as possible. Why? Because they know the higher prices are coming. There's going to be a massive demand for Bitcoin and other cryptos, and everybody's setting up shop. They know the profit that they're going to make on the fees on selling Bitcoins to institutions, to exchanges. Guys, what do you think is going to happen when Bitcoin hits $100,000 and the mass marketing starts? you're going to see some of the biggest FOMO we've ever seen historically, right? Just think about it, especially if like a Bitcoin ETF gets approved. Oh my goodness. Big things ahead, guys. And I'm so bullish. We're seeing higher prices. Just remember, nothing goes up in a straight line. You will have corrections and consolidations on the way up, but good to see green. And I think we're going to slowly make our way up in the next month. And then I think in Q4 of this year, we're going to see some fireworks blast off, massive bull run up. I think Bitcoin over 100,000. It could spill over into next year. Maybe, the timing is not there, but I do think it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, right? And I think within the next, if we were to put it next 6 to 8 months, we are going to see some new all-time highs for sure. So guys, what do you think about this? Leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit the thumbs up button, share this video, and I'll talk to you all later.